Have you ever been startled by a goat?
No, I don't come across many goats within our industry. I've seen a couple, but I've never been startled by one. My name's Michael Copp. Currently was on the Apprentice, Series 8. Run my own company, Dream over in Essex. Is that right?
So I've just finished watching the episode. I was finding it hard to work out what your strategy was. So what was your strategy?
Good question. I didn't have one, that's why. That's why you couldn't work one out. Basically, my strategy was just to go in there and sort of be myself. As I am in business, obviously that didn't work. Didn't work out, did it?
Why do you think that was?
One, I weren't well. To make it even more of a difficult situation. But I think that there's a lot of, there's 16 counters, there's a lot of big egos in there. There's a lot of jostling for position. There's a lot of people who think all their ideas are the best. And everyone's trying to fight for that sort of position. Where I come from is, in business, is on an everyday sort of level. I don't have to do that because I am the boss, so I come up with the ideas and I tell people what to do and they do it.
With hindsight, what would your strategy have been? How would you have played it differently?
Gone in healthy and been a lot more aggressive, been a lot more sort of forward. Unfortunately, I was heavily involved in a lot of the tasks, but unfortunately it didn't come across like that. It looked like I was sort of standing back.
Are you blaming the editing? Because everyone we speak to always says, they didn't show the good.
At the end of the day, there's 16 candidates, and within the first few weeks, there's a lot of people, trying to get on camera and stuff like that, and they've got to edit it down into an hour show. Half of that hour show is boardroom, the other half is task. So, I think as it goes on, you'll see a lot more of the characters. Obviously, I was out on week 3, so you didn't see too much of me, unfortunately.
What did we miss?
You missed a genuine business, entrepreneur guy. That's what you missed. Unfortunately, you missed some of the input that I had involved in task 1, 2, and 3. I like to think myself as a sort of a genuine, chirpy, sort of funny sort of character, really.
You said chirpy. Do you think playing the working class card was going to work for Lord Sugar?
It wasn't a lie. I am working class, so it wasn't trying to come from that angle. It was just being honest. At the end of the day, I say things how they are. I don't have to, in everyday life, I don't have to put a spin on things or sugarcoat it. So again, I wasn't used to that sort of situation. And maybe I was a little bit naive. Maybe I thought that Lord Sugar would see through that. It would have been different if I'd gone in there and I'd said, I've got all these A levels and all that. It would have been a lie. So again, I'm not the type of person to lie or twist the truth. I just say things how they are, and I'm a working class background, and that's how it is. I couldn't have said anything else because it would have been a lie.
And obviously you were, like everyone else, was picked because of your idea, your business idea.
Yeah.
And obviously now Alan Sugar misses out on getting to invest in that. What's he missing out on?
I can't go into it too much because, going forward it's such a good business idea that I will be pursuing it.
Can you give us a clue?
No.
What area was it in?
It wasn't in my industry, so we'll say that. It was in the food industry, let's put it that way. Fast food.
Okay.
That's enough information.
So how has Katie survived yet again?
You tell me, I don't know. I mean, she has had a close shave, and I think now Lord Sugar he'll have his eyes set on Katie, and he'll be keeping a close eye on her.
You don't think it's because Nick Hewer's got a thing for Katie?
Not at all, not at all. I mean, unless there is something going on, I don't know. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think Katie's Nick's type.
What is his type?
I don't know, but I don't think it's Katie. A bit of a heartthrob now. He's doing Countdown, I think. So.
I know you kind of said that you didn't kind of particularly speak up that much. You just sat back. One thing that watching it that I just wanted you to just say something was about the whole Bellissimo
Yeah.
affair. Why didn't you speak up? Well, they didn't even know what it meant, let alone how to spell it.
Well, the Bellissimo idea was Stephen's. He talks a few different languages and stuff, so it was his idea behind that. And as you can see, we're all three of us, me, Stephen and Katie, are sitting in front of that screen, looking at the screen, and you can see it's spelt with one L. And it wasn't until we presented it, well, in fact, we actually realised once the labels had been printed that it had been printed with one L. And obviously we still had to go to the pitch and pitch it to the high-end retailer. In sort of defence to me, I'm not the greatest speller in the world, so but it was a dire, complete error that should have been picked up in the early stages, definitely.
It was nearly spelt with a V, so you didn't know which one it began with.
I think I would have definitely said something then. My spelling ain't that dire that we'd spell it with a V.
Now, you don't seem to me the kind of man who buys luxury table sauces. So was it kind of completely like not your area of?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was new to most people, apart from one of the girls who's in the food industry, or two of the girls. But yeah, I mean, I like my sauces as anyone else does. But
is it HP, Daddy's?
Yeah, a bit of Heinz, a bit of HP, the normal sort of general sort of stuff.
My favourite bit was your suggestion of what it could be eaten with, which kind of gave away your background completely.
Go on, what did I say?
Crackers, chips, burgers.
Yeah, there you go. And it could have done. You could have jazzed it up a bit and said, well, pasta, which is as jazzed up as you want it to be.
Did you want to deck Tom when he took the phone off you at the end of the selling day?
Yeah, I mean, he's a young bloke and he's very rude. I would never have done something like that. I think as you get older in life, you learn things like that. That was just very rude. He didn't need to do that. He could well have, spoken on the phone by me holding it. That was a little bit rude. But at the end of the day, he's still in the process, isn't he?
Now, everyone we speak to when we do this program, they always tend to say, "Oh yeah, I'm still staying in touch with everyone." Will you stay in touch with everyone?
I'd like to. Yeah, I'd like to. I probably wouldn't stay in touch with Tom, but yeah, I mean, I got on with all of them in there. If they want to stay in touch, I'm not going to cry over it if I don't.
What's the big trend in kitchens at the moment? Is granite still big?
Well, granite's always big, yeah. Granite's really big. Handleless kitchens are very big at the moment, and with the gloss finish.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
A business owner running a successful company.
See, most children want to be Superman.
No, I always wanted to run my own company. Always wanted to be in business, definitely.
You don't sound like a very fun child. Were you selling things to kids, like in your school?
Yeah, I used to sell bags of crisps and stuff like that to kids to get some more money, so I can buy magazines at the weekends, yeah.
Who's going out next week?
Depending on the task, but I've got a feeling that it's probably, I'm hoping it's one of the boys, to be honest, because I was the first out, but I don't know, maybe one of the girls.
And who's going to win?
I think Dwayne's got a good chance of winning. I think he's passionate, he's got a lot of energy, comes up with some good ideas. So yeah, I think he's got a good chance of winning, or at least getting to the final.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.